Welcome to The Gossip Mill, the podcast where whispers turn into stories and stories turn into debates. From small-town scandals that everyone swears they don't care about, to am I the asshole and am I in the wrong moments that split people right down the middle, to friend group gossip that was never meant to leave the chat. Here we spill the tea, but we also ask the hard questions. Who crossed the line? Who's telling the truth? And who's pretending they didn't start it? Grab your headphones, keep an open mind, and remember, in the gossip mill, the rumors are always churning and nothing stays quiet for long. Please make sure to follow on Spotify and YouTube. Today, we have another few Am I the Asshole story. Let's get into it. Am I the asshole for refusing to work things out with my fiancé because my life is better now that his daughter isn't around me? I know the title makes me look like an asshole. I accepted that. But for full transparency, I wanted to be completely honest here. Basically, I had been with my fiancé, Matt, for 8 years. He has a daughter, 14-year-old Vivian. I tried so hard to involve Vivian in everything. I enrolled her in all of these extracurricular programs and showed up to every single event. I spent thousands on things she wanted/needed. I brought her out for one-on-one to do girly things like get our hair and nails done, or even go shopping. One-on-one dinners wherever she wanted to eat. She literally complained about everything. Every time I brought her out to eat, she complained loudly about the food being trash. Every single time we went and did our hair and nails, she would complain that it turned out bad. Complained on Christmas and asked if she had more stuff coming because she only had 16 items under the tree. Literally everything on her wish list. And she was grateful but disappointed because she expected more from us. Tie this in with other things, like all my stuff going missing constantly. My makeup that she had been told not to touch several times became free game for her. My hairbrush that I also told her not to touch was always left on the counter with giant chunks of her hair left in it. All her hair products and makeup sit right beside mine in the bathroom, and despite her stuff being higher quality, she still uses mine, literally spaced out whenever I tried talking to her about it. Her eyes would just gloss over and she would stare right through me, nod her head and say, or tell me why it wasn't a big deal and she was tired of me creating drama with her. My clothing? Yeah, half that shit is missing and I would catch her wearing them and she would blatantly lie and gaslight me by saying, "You literally gave me this and now you're gonna flip out?" She just had zero respect for me and that was obvious. Her dad did absolutely step in every single time and reprimand her, but it never got better. It all came to a head over a damn bowl of tuna. So my fiancé and I have a 2-year-old, and she has been extremely ill. I am so busy dealing with fussiness all day and seemingly all night long that I simply forget to feed myself. So 3 days ago, I get the baby to sleep and go lounge in the living room and start making myself some tuna for crackers around 11 p.m. Vivian comes out and sees me making it. She gets herself a drink and goes back to her room. The baby wakes up, so I put my tuna in the fridge. Get the baby back to sleep, and when I come out, Vivian is on the couch eating it. It was the last of the tuna, and I was starving and really craving it. I didn't eat dinner because I didn't like the meal I made for Vivian and Matt, so I snapped a bit. I asked why she would be touching my food when she already ate dinner, and she really just rolled her eyes, tossed my bowl in the counter, and slammed off to her bedroom. I immediately woke up Matt and told him I was done. Him and his daughter needed to get out of my house by the following day and go stay elsewhere. Anywho, he went to his mom's with Vivian, and holy F has my house been peaceful since they left. Matt keeps asking if he can come home and talk, but I told him I honestly just don't know if I want to work this out because my life has been nothing but peaceful without Vivian here. He keeps saying things like, "You don't mean that. You love her. You've been around for more than half her life." But I really, truly have come to the conclusion that I do not like that girl, and I love my life now that she's not a part of it. AITA for throwing away 8 years in a very loving relationship over his kid? Would love your listeners' take on this. Next story we have today is a goodie as well. Am I the asshole for ending a relationship over long showers? I don't think I'm the asshole, but my aunt and mom got in my head over the holidays, and now I am questioning myself. Until early November, I, 28F, was in a long-term relationship with Kevin, 30M. We were together for about 18 months. He was planning to move in with me at the end of November when his lease was up. I own my own place, whereas he had a roommate who was recently engaged. Seemed like good timing all round. Kevin was generally a good guy. Funny, charming, easygoing. I thought I was in love. But a few weeks before he was supposed to move in, he made a weird, offhand comment about my evening shower habits. Now look, I know some people will find this crazy, but it's not as crazy as it seems. I have a glorious steam shower with a comfy bench. I take long-ass steams before bed, usually 15 minutes to steam, 5 to 10 minutes with the water on and off to shower and wash my hair, and another 5 or so for skincare. I'm not hogging the only bathroom or the hot water, and I only do it after everything else is done for the day: work, chores, sex, etc. Anyway, the comment was that I would have to knock off things like that when I was living with him. Which, why? He said I was wasting time and needed to be more present when I lived with a man. What DF? It's 30-40 minutes. I can't have 30-40 minutes to myself? This led to a longer argument about the various things about myself and life I would need to change before he would move in. Like I was doing him a favor letting him live with me rent-free. Many things themselves weren't terrible. Put my various skincare things away rather than leaving them on the shelf. Fair. Don't leave so many shoes in the mudroom. They're on a rack, but whatever. Stop the composting service. He wants to do it. But a few were non-starters. Don't have my brother 17 and his friends over unsupervised by him, and don't volunteer at a local shelter that houses men. It was wild. He had never shown any indication of being controlling before, so I tried to talk to him about what he was thinking. He just said that moving in meant that I was his and needed to act like it. Paraphrasing. I said, then we weren't moving in together, as I am not anyone's less articulate than that, and asked him to leave. We had another conversation a day or so later, but neither of us budged, so we mutually broke it off. I was sad, but not devastated. Mostly completely confused and questioning my ability to see any red flags. There had to be some, right? I thought I made the right choice. My friends think I made the right choice. My baby brother also thinks I made the right choice. He may be influenced by my 3D printer. But my mom and aunt think I made a huge mistake. It's been a solid 2 weeks of, "You're going to die alone. You're selfish. You have to compromise in relationships. You can't expect him to put up with your single girl schedules and habits. He was such a catch." I feel like my head is going to explode. I thought my mom would at least care that he was cutting off free brother sitting when they travel, but no, she thinks my ex was right that my brother and his friends shouldn't be in the house alone with a single woman at their age. I babysat most of them when they were younger, for Christ's sakes. Am I really unreasonable here? I'm driving myself nuts. We are not getting back together, but was I an asshole? Let me know your listeners' bats.